Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Welcome back to the Haiti series. If you like what you see in today's video, hit that like button. And if you want to keep up with all the content, hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the video.
Alright, about to pay off the next portion of the debt. There we go. Alright, so decolonizing the treasury. The last franc owned to the French Republic for our emancipation is paid. Revelry grips the streets. For the last penny, the financial fetters that chained us to our old colonial masters have been broken at last, as the final installment to our French creditors, with great fanfare, was deposited with the Caisse des Despots et Consignations earlier this afternoon, marking the end of decades of financial humiliation. Do we go with for the forefathers, for the fatherland, or do we go with let us be the only masters of the soil? We get 60 prestige for this one. That would immediately put us at a minor power. And good relations with France or less radicals. Oh, the prestige, duh. We don't even have that many radicals. We did really good. So that should put us a minor power. Less credit if we were to go into it. Only 15%. Still pretty bad, but it's not not that bad, honestly. Looks like the investment pool's growing quite a bit, so we could go with more construction sectors. So I'm going to do that. So 2 more there, and then we're going to work on making this state a little bit better. Okay, and then France is now G-Nile towards us, so let's see if we can do anything about this state transfer. So Guyana is 198. Are there any Indies? 225. Yeah, looks like that's about it. So it is going to be Guyana. Okay, cool. So we actually have some options here. So investment rights will give them 54. Power block embassy, give them another 19. And trade privileges looks like it's a neutral. We'll add it anyways. Did it do anything to this? No. We'll give it to them anyways. Let's look at what options we have for maybe prohibit world market trade. They want us to potentially yeah, no, we can't do iron. That'd be ridiculous. It's saying we can't trade it with the world market, but I think that means that oh, I have to get it from the French market, maybe? I'll take that. It's actually cheaper. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. And then we could do a no tariffs on the iron itself, and we could do no subventions on the iron. Just basically keep giving them everything they want, and then it looks like that would add some too on their side. So trade privileges on both sides. So we really just have to get a little bit further. We could do a money transfer maybe. I don't know if they're going to be happy about that. We could do like 2,000. We'll add it for now. Maybe we won't keep it on there, but we'll find out. Goods transfer, we could send them groceries maybe. Yeah, groceries are super cheap in our market. We can actually afford to send them maybe like 250. No, not 618, 250. Okay, that needs to be fixed. 2, and it goes to 10. Okay. We'll have to manually drag this. We'll put it at 250 and add that. What other good transfers? We do have dyes. Probably do, yeah, 20 dye, and we'll go to 23. What other goods? Meat. We have cheap meat and they don't. We have cheap fruit and they don't. So we could do 65 fruit. And we could do like probably 250 meat here. Well, even 300 would be fine. We'll do 275, 273. Still got a minus 18 there. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. Is there anything on their side, maybe? No. No treaty ports. They would love if we gave them Haitian Guyana, but that'd be stupid. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot that we can get outside of this. So we're already giving them money, we're giving them goods. I don't think liquor would do anything. No. Did we do fruit? Yeah, we did fruit. We did all the things we could. The only thing we could give them is a monopoly for their company on our textile mills. Yeah. There's just not enough here. So we'll have to revisit that in a bit. It's a shame, but it got closer, and I mean, that might be as close as it gets. Maybe we'll get stronger and have more influence. Who knows? For us to go up to line infantry, we need small arms. I believe we could probably build that ourselves. We're not employing enough people, definitely. But am I doing a max subvention on iron? I don't know. I'm not, so let's just go ahead and pay for all the iron to come into the country until we resolve that issue. Britain is now cautious towards us. I don't know what we did. Can we get British Guatemala yet? They'd love it if we join their power block, but that ain't gonna happen. Okay, let's discuss. We can make Guatemala our protectorate. That's an option. But I'd like to get those arms built up, so I'm gonna do that. Arms industry, and then let's put one in... You know what? We'll put one in Haitian Guyana. No. I don't need to do it there. I do want to push another decree over there if we can. I'm going to drop the road maintenance on these, and then I'm going to get greener grass over here. Just so we've got the opportunity to get a mass increase in the amount of people moving over there. Oh, ooh, 0 days. Caught it in just the nick of time. Yeah, I'll take some progress on pharmaceuticals. Sure. Okay, let's look at laws that we could possibly pass. Nope. Nope. Okay, I want to get this down, and it seems like we still have too many traditionalists, so what can we do to deal with that? Not really sure. I think we're just gonna have to sit here for a bit. And I mean, generals are one way to do it, so I could try to get a general in here. So rural folk, right? If they've got traditionalists, maybe we want them to have a pacifist, because that seems like the only two options that they give us right now. It at least gets us away from... Yeah, that's a good guy right there. What about this guy? Let's see, there you go. Moderate with a psychological affliction. We also have a petty bourgeoisie jingoist, which is okay by me. I like mass conscription. We won't be able to do it for a while, but that's fine. What are the petty bourgeoisie right now? They're also traditionalists, so I'm going to go ahead and get that general as well. And then we're going to kind of promote these guys up at least one rank, just so they're not, like, the lowest. And we might have to build us another level. Oh, look at that. We got mechanized workshops. We got sewing machines. Definitely. Mechanized looms. Beautiful. We're industrializing very nicely. Oh, someone else is building arms industries? Okay, well, Britain's building them as well, so I guess we're both going to build them. But the plan is to go from these 6, and we're going to get another 2, 3, 4. We'll go ahead and get 4, and we'll split them up all over the place. And then we'll bump them all up to line infantry. Probably skirmish once we get ammo built. Prevent resources. So for ammo, there's a whole production chain for that, so that might be something that waits. I can support more declared interests. That's nice. There we go. We will push a declared interest in... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Brazil. Gold rush. Okay. We can get 125%. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you can just basically say, I'll always spread the word. And then now when there's gold here, they'll just always do that, and we'll just get the bonus 125%. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting 26,000 people moving in. Beautiful. Beautiful. We need to build up another government admin building. I'm going to go for the throughput bonus and put it right there. Institution-wise, we could probably bump up our education to the next level. We could also look at... We can't do anything about state religion. Alright. Now we could possibly get a company. Let's look at this. So that gives us a colony growth speed. I'm not very interested in that. We could get the Orchard Fellowship of Haiti. Orchard, sorry. That gives us 10 prestige. This one gives us a reserve coffee prestige good. Kind of neat. And then we have the Fabric Fellowship of Haiti, which gives us a prime meat prestige good. This one's the most productive. I don't need colony growth speed, but I like the idea of producing like really good, Haitian coffee. It'd be kind of cool. I haven't messed with any of the prestige goods yet, so it'd be interesting to try to do that. I don't know if there's other countries that are doing it. Maybe a way to tell. I have no idea. But it looks like this one's good to go. So we're going to do it. So if we click here, we can give them charters. So we can give them monopoly rights on coffee plantations. Yeah, we'll go with that. So prestige goods are disabled. I don't know what, I guess as the prosperity increases, we'll get that. So it has to be prosperous, and they have to have the reserve coffee journal entry complete, I guess. We'll look at that in a second. I'm going to support the industrialists right now. That's fine. We can be pro-Cuba. GDP is still going up really nicely. We should have just gotten our bureaucracy that we needed. Yep. We're going to pay down this debt a little bit and probably expand our construction further. You know what? We'll go ahead and expand it now and let them deal with that. Okay, there's another one. Probably go for steel frame. Are we still subsidizing our tools? I believe so. Oh, I guess not. I don't remember unsubsidizing it. No, the food industries are doing really well. So let me see if I can encourage subventions for export. Get this good out the door, and then yeah, that's better. And then same thing here. We'll encourage export of alcohol. I think we might have limited that option through the charter that we had, but who knows? We have a transportation shortage in Haiti. What? We can do general training, realist art, independence, public trans. Might as well do gas streetlights. I don't see why not. And market squares, we do produce glass. Perfect. Railways are already maxed out. I think we can go to bulk trading. Let's switch to regular for now, but I'm gonna go to bulk trading. Yeah, standard of living. Let's go. They want us to close the borders or do protectionism, and I think that's a terrible idea. I'll go for protectionism. Ooh, yes. I mean, it sucks. It's reduced, but yeah, I'm still here for it. We're at almost 2 million people. Construction sector building throughput just went up. All right, let's talk to France again. See what we can do about this state transfer. They want a few more things from us. So Guyana or the West Indies? It looks like Guyana. 218. It's not great. Oh, we forgot about these. So we'll give them an obligation and then we'll work through this stuff again. Oof. Oof. There's not a whole lot in here now. I mean, our steel is pretty cheap compared to theirs. We could commit to a lot because we could actually ramp up production here. And then same thing with dye, we could just do that, and then fruit. I don't care about fruit now. Do meat. Do like 200. No, still don't like it. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's talk to Britain again. See what options we have with them. They want trade privileges. Well, I want... Can I get Guatemala? 130, that's not terrible. It's actually pretty good. I'll give you investment rights, a power block embassy, and trade privileges. And then I can owe you an obligation. I'll give you, or you'll give me trade privileges as well. We're at 66. It might be possible. They want me to get luxury furniture from them. That's fine. Porcelain. We'll do liquor. Same thing. No, we're not gonna do coffee now. Oh yeah, we'll get our merchant marines from them. We can do paper. This isn't really changing that much with each good that we're adding. It seems like there's maybe a cap. Okay, we'll do close. Yeah, see, it's not adding anything. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll do no tariffs on, let's say, dyes. Okay, that improved it. No tariffs on luxury clothes. Okay, it's +3 now. Okay, let's pause it. It seems like it's changing over time. What about no tariffs on paper? Did we do paper already? No, we haven't. It's still just +2, so it looks like 2 items of each section is all. So we won't do subventions on tobacco. No subventions on luxury goods, because I'm not trying to export them anyways. Okay, and we're very close there. We'll do a goods transfer. They don't want anything. So the last thing we can do is do a money transfer. So how much to get us positive? Maybe that. Okay, let's adjust this until it's the lowest amount we can get away with. Okay, so we need a little bit more than that. We'll go to 7. Okay. Go to 8. Okay, so they'll take that. More than happy to do that for this little sliver here. Beautiful. Perfect. All right. So what are we under for, we have this treaty with Britain. We have a deal with Guatemala. Agreement between Haiti and Guatemala. Renegotiate. Wonder if we can get can we tell them to join us? I don't think we can. But we did get a little bit of iron here, and that's going to be great. So 20 years, because it's not our homeland, I'm going to go ahead and start that then. And we're going to start building iron mines. We're just going to go crazy and get all 4 of them. Okay, we're keeping the trade privileges. And yeah, us being able to build in their country's nice. And then I want no tariffs on iron if I can get it. Nope. Okay, screw it. Yeah, celebrate. It's fine. Well, it gives us a footing in Guatemala as well. They have 10 battalions. Should be an easier way to look at this. Okay, they're regular and skirmish. That's an interesting mix. We're going to go ahead and bump up to line. Because we have our arms. So that's going to cost us a little bit of money. And then we have, I want to get more attack. So I believe attack would be artillery. So we're going to need to build an artillery building as well. We'll just start with mobile. And I'll put 1 there. Actually, no, I should not do 1 there. Let me undo you. Yeah. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Start with 3 now. We're also going to have to build a navy later. Yeah, give us tech. I love having more tech. Okay, tools are expensive. Let's switch over to cargo port. Let's do that. I think we'll go over to leaded glass just so we can push out more bone china. Oh, we would need crystal glass for that. We could do it. Crystal glass and then bone china should make that profitable potentially. No promises. We're gonna go ahead and poop out more iron where we can. We own a ton of mines in Cuba now, like almost their entire country's worth of iron. So that's probably going to give us quite a lot of leverage there. Wants us to get trade privileges with Russia, which would counter British interests. Interesting. You guys still won't give me Puerto Rico? Yeah, didn't think so. I'd like to start getting some of these islands here. What about Denmark? Can we talk about possibly me getting the Indies? Okay, it's 100 now. That's better. They don't really want anything from us though. That's what sucks. They don't have anything. I could give them luxury furniture, I guess. Yeah, there's not much to do with that. So. Wonder if France has opened up to the idea of us getting French Guiana or a Indies. 226 is way too much. And yeah, 231 is never gonna happen. The French Indian Ocean territory might be an option. Way out there. But I'm good. Spain. Let's improve relations with Spain. Gold depleted, which means we can build gold fields or gold mines now. Atmospheric engine, rubber rush, good stuff. Yeah, we're getting migration attraction now. Great. And we want to build these gold mines immediately. And we probably want to start building rubber in Haiti. I believe there's a journal entry for it. Potential, maybe. Oh, reserve coffee, so any company produces reserve coffee. So why aren't we prosperous? Untrade hands. Yeah, keep them off the factory floor, guys.
Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Thanks, and have a great day.